Or even her. Everyone could become your next secret weapon. In our first mission, we need to get some dirt on Nigel Cass, and that means breaking into Albion headquarters inside the Tower of London. All the hardy souls you see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London. They all have unique abilities, and you're free to tackle this mission with whoever you like.
Dear God, my eyes.
Badly?
Zip up, get to work, and let's never talk about this again.
Like everyone in DedSec, Arthur can hack pretty much whatever. But as a construction worker, he has a particular set of tools that make him handy. He can even call his own cargo drone. Perfect for gate crashing, when you're not invited. And who needs a regular old gun when you have a bloody nail gun?
Come in, you side-eyed shithole. Jesus Christ, what is that thing?
Perhaps we could approach this mission differently. If you'd rather keep your distance, we've got you covered. Amy is a drone expert.
What have we here?
A real tech connoisseur.
Hate spiders, but love this one.
What an adorable creepy crawler.
Here we are. Let's class the place up.
A drone expert does have the unique ability to summon their own drone. This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She aims, she fires, she hits.
I'm reading incoming drones.
She can also hack enemy drones, turning the tide in her favor. And if you are not into direct confrontation, there are more ways than one to get the job done. Recruiting an Albion officer like Brielle here might be challenging, but it'll get you inside restricted Albion areas.
Don't mind me, just doing recon for a bunch of insurgents.
However, do anything suspicious and she'll probably wind up with a bullet in the back of her head.
You've been approved for entry.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must.
Yo. Dang. What the hell?
Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists.
Well, that seems to be enough evidence. Next up, we're crashing Mary Kelly's organ farming operation and putting a stop to it.
That's good. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
And we need a hard nut for this.
Impairing our frontal lobe again, are we?
Bags, don't disturb me in my natural habitat.
Say hello to Mickey. The man lives for his team.
That put another hair on my chest.
And doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He does have a slight drinking problem, though. And he's passed out. We'll come back to him. You know what? Let's go with someone a bit more professional.
Oops.
It's almost crass to call him a hitman. Some might even call him an artist. Here's the bastard responsible. Done and dusted.
Not bad if I do say so, innit?
Not everyone in London is a legendary assassin or a super spy, but everyone can be a hero. So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your resistance. It's time to take back London.
Plunging the player into a living, breathing city teeming with unique locales and characters has always been a central pillar of the Watch Dogs series.
So what goes into building those worlds? Here's Amanda Munt to tell us more.
My name's Amanda Munt. I'm a level artist on Watch Dogs Legion at Ubisoft Toronto. Being a level artist, I think, is the coolest job in video games because we do get the freedom to kind of like pick and choose what little details we want to depict, and we get ample opportunities to tell the stories that we want to tell in the spaces that we're assigned to. I have the capacity to hide things and, you know, like small little Easter eggs. In AC Unity, there was a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats. And then it happened again in Watch Dogs 2. And there may or may not be something in London that is a boat filled with cats in some capacity. So I was fortunate enough to go to E3 last year. Some of the people that I was showing our demo to were from London. So no matter where I dropped them in the city, they'd go, "Oh my God, this feels like Camden. This, you know, this feels like Southwark. This feels like Westminster." When people are talking about some detail that I've put into the world and they're excited about it, like that feels so good as somebody who, you know, builds these worlds with care. I love it.
And now some news for Brawlhalla fans. In just a few weeks, you'll be able to battle it out with your favorite legends on iOS and Android devices.
Three, two, one, brawl!
And now, whether you need a Tom Clancy action fix on the go, or want to dive back into one of the most beloved fantasy franchises in gaming, we've got you covered.
On the go, like, is it mobile or is on the Switch? Ah, yeah. Hey Darth Vash, what's up, man? I like, I literally remember that this was gonna happen. I was like in the middle of a workout and I was like, oh wait, what time is that? So I missed like the first couple minutes.
chain is down. Request air support. Target northeast rooftop.
Roger. Inbound, danger close.
I need an EMP deployed now.
EMP imminent.
Get back in your cell! Hey, take this.
Don't make me regret this.
Huh.
Speaking of Tom Clancy, it's been 5 years since Rainbow Six Siege first launched, and the community has never been stronger. In celebration of this milestone,
It was an interesting art
Ubisoft
style to
Montreal has
see
put together a special video to thank all of the amazing players
the-
and developers that have helped Siege become the game it is today.
To see that character in.
In December 2015, a small team released Rainbow Six Siege. A game built on a strong vision, creativity, competitiveness, and team play.
Pour le joueur, le 1er décembre, c'est un début, mais pour nous aussi. Il faut tout de suite s'engager et dire aux joueurs, ce jeu est installé, tu peux t'y installer aussi, et nous serons là.
That original vision was quickly adopted by our passionate community, propelling it to a whole new level.
I got it! I got it!
This is such a special moment, and being at 1 year anniversary of Rainbow Six now, game being stronger than ever, more players today than we had in the past, it means the world to us.
But we also had our share of challenges.
Health that touches upon subjects like matchmaking, connectivity, all those aspects are absolutely critical to the experience of the player.
Through it all, we're always driven by you, our community, and together, we grow stronger.
There is no sequel plan, and we're here for the next 10 years, so expect more Rainbow Six in your life for quite some time.
Look at this.
Tous les succès, c'est vraiment le résultat de autant de nous que de vous. Ce jeu, il est autant le vôtre qu'il est le nôtre, nous, l'équipe de développement.
Now 60 million players strong, we're just getting started. From the devs that build the game to the community that plays it, thank you.
If you haven't tried it yet, dive into our new Operation Steel Wave update available now and take Ace and Malusi out for a spin.
A few days ago, we introduced y'all to a brand new multiplayer shooter. Now, it's time to venture into the hyperscape.
Wait, isn't this already out? Or was it in like pre-release?
What was that? A hack in a hyperscape. That's not supposed to be there. Let me get you all up to speed, okay? About 30 years ago, everything that we feared about our future started to come true. We made some good decisions. We made some bad decisions. Actually, we made a lot of bad decisions. So, here we are. 10 billion souls living in the crush of the megacities. But the people at Prisma changed everything. They gave everyone a way out. The Hyperscape. In the Hyperscape, the biggest draw by far is Crown Rush. This is where anyone can become someone. If you get good at Crown Rush, it can change your life. But strange things have been happening lately. Rumors of people getting hurt. Users disappearing from the real world. A darker secret lies at the heart of Hyperscape. And we have to find it. Some of us are searching for a way up. Some of us for a way out. And for others, a new way altogether. That's what brings us to the edge of the future. To the Hyperscape.
I'm JC, Creative Director on Hyperscape.
JC's work on Far Cry Primal and multiple Prince of Persia titles has established him as a top creative here at Ubisoft.
For me, what's exciting is we started building it from scratch. Seeing it grow, adding ideas is really cool.
Hello, contender. Welcome to the Hyperscape.
The game takes place in 2054. It's in a future where humanity has grown a little darker. One of the companies there, they are launching what's called the Hyperscape, which is a virtual world and the internet of the future. It's the place where everything converges. Within the virtual world, there is a battle royale that takes place in the virtual city of Neo Arcadia. Then we also introduce a lot of new things.
Tom Clancy's Elite Squad was
the
next.
opportunity to do parkour on the rooftops, to go into interiors
announced
where it's
last
much
year.
more narrow, much more stressful. You get to go to the landmarks where there's more
the heck?
opportunities to get cool items, but also more players, so it's a risk-reward kind of deal. We introduced the notion of hacks, special abilities that you can pick up on the fly to adapt your tactics. With hacks, you can do things like teleport yourself, you can wrap yourself into a ball and bounce around the battlefield. So a lot of abilities that let you have fun, that are toys that you can play with. And finally, it's made as a spectacle, so all the viewers will be able to interact with the game on different levels through the Twitch extension. So every few minutes, there's going to be a vote, and viewers will be able to decide what effect they want to affect the whole battle. So things like changing the gravity, infinite ammo, or stuff like that. So players, while this happens, really have to adapt to all kinds of stuff that is happening. So for me, it's really exciting because right now, as we speak, we're launching the open beta, and so it's going to be available for free-to-play for all PC players worldwide. And I really want to thank all the players, all the streamers, and all the viewers who participated in tech test and who will participate in the open beta. Here's a short glimpse of what you can expect.
Watch and learn how it's done. Perfecto.
Showtime.
Mine. Let's show them what I'm made of. Go time. Watch closely. Here we go. この調子。
So was it was like closed beta until
The digital world of the Hyperscape gave our artists and
Until
developers
today?
incredible freedom when
I
it
saw a
came to
bunch of
designing
people playing
characters.
it.
Production manager Anna Maria Muska is going to take us behind the scenes of character design.
My name is Anna Maria Muska. I'm the production manager for characters and weapons on Hyperscape. We have paid an exceptional amount of detail to our characters. We switch different outfits, different fashion statements, different tattoos, different materials until we see them as real individuals, as real people. So the second you pick a character, you see them in game, you understand what their motivations are and what drives them and what challenges them. This was the first lineup of characters. This is our default base, but even starting from the hair down, everything has been meticulously thought of. Would this person actually like this type of outfit? Would this person enjoy the type of tattoos that you're putting on them? Will they actually like to be in this body? Each season, we plan to produce new outfits.
Thanks for the resub, Pug. How you doing today, man?
Some of our players are gonna see the effort and maybe even correlate some of the
Are
accessories.
you here for
to
the
what's
dancing
happening.
giraffe? I haven't seen it yet.
Very
I haven't seen any
excited to
Just
see it in
Dance
people's
stuff
hands.
yet. It wasn't early on. The stuff that was early on was
As we move into the next generation of gaming,
Oh, what do you call
Ubisoft
it?
has been working closely with console
Well,
makers
hey, thanks for
to
the
take
Prime,
advantage
man.
of all the extraordinary capabilities these new consoles will
was the
offer.
Watchdog
Now we have a
Legion
special
thing.
guest to tell us a little more.
Hey everyone.
Oh, Phil Spencer
from
showed up yesterday too.
With Watch Dogs
Yeah.
Legion, Ubisoft is supporting smart delivery. So you will get the absolute best version of the game on any version of
It's the
Xbox
man
you're playing
up
on.
there.
On Series X, you'll get to take advantage of the amazing work the team has done with DirectX ray tracing to create an
Yeah,
absolutely
this is
immersive
basically their
version
E3.
of London like you've never seen before. Ubisoft
We'll see
has
if
a
the rumor
unique
about there
ability to
being a
create immersive worlds, setting a new bar
some
that
kind of
continues to
Nintendo thing
drive
here
our industry
is true or
forward.
not. I
I'm
don't
a
know.
huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I love the time I've spent exploring the world in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I can't wait for you to see the gameplay from Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, the
that's coming up
gameplay. Yeah, okay, so
We know you've been waiting to hear more about this game since it was
we
announced back in April.
we haven't seen any
Now it's time
gameplay.
for
That's
a
the
deep dive
crazy
into the world of
part about it,
Vikings.
right?
My name is Julien Laferrière, and I'm the producer.
They had a
of
trailer
Assassin's
that was
Creed
called a
Valhalla.
gameplay trailer.
So a couple of weeks ago, we announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and the reaction
And it
from
didn't
the
have any
fans was
gameplay
just
in it.
Amazing.
So everybody was making
the
fun
time
of
period
them.
of Vikings is really, really inspiring. When we did our research, we found that they were not mindless barbarians. Vikings were actually.
I actually
farmers
like
trying to
forgot what
find
time
new
this was
lands
at
for them
Bug,
to settle.
and I was
And so they
literally
had
like, I just
human motivations.
I was in the middle of like a workout and kind of ran here, so I was late to even
about Vikings and kind of separate ourselves from the
seeing it.
myths
Like I missed a
and the
couple minutes
folklore
like early.
is really
but-
something that drove us to make this game.
But we didn't miss
The team
anything.
went to Norway and
We didn't miss
England
any like
to take
new
the
stuff.
same roads that the Vikings did to really experience what it meant to be a Viking at that
Yeah,
time.
dude, I almost forgot. I literally was like, oh,
And then leaving
wait.
Norway,
I think that the
which is
Ubisoft thing
barren
is the
but
the day
majestic,
after the
and just coming by boat in England and see those rolling green hills.
the other
full
thing,
of
the
sheep,
digital
full of
devolver
life.
thing. Which the
It's
digital
just
developer
this
thing, there wasn't
moment
really like too many
that
games or
most
anything.
likely the
It usually
Vikings
isn't.
felt as
But it
well.
was
We
like
need to see this
it was like
land
a
of
it was a great thing to
opportunity.
watch. It was just fun to
And this
watch,
is
especially if
exactly
you
the
watched all their
feeling
other ones.
We want
It was
players
really good
to
to watch.
experience in this game. It is a personal adventure, it is the story of Eivor, a Viking chieftain. Eivor is either a male or a female. You decide when you start the game. They will have to leave Norway to settle in England.
Also, they're
because
still letting you
just can't live in
be
Norway
male or
anymore.
female.
There's too much political pressure, no resources.
Yeah, the
available.
best way to watch the digital devolver thing is like to go back over the years and watch all the old ones. Because there's like this
Obviously, in England, it's
story
full of
about the
Anglo-Saxons and other
presenter
people, and they don't really
that
want
goes
to
throughout
do.
the
So
years.
You will have to fight your way there to kind of build your own settlement and see your clan prosper.
Now, is
Vikings
there
were brutal
like
warriors.
is there like magic in this one? Like
And the fact that they were mastering
Or
a
is it
lot of
just
weapons coming from the medieval
kinda
times
wonder.
really inspired us to kind of revamp the fight system to leverage the brutality and the intensity of Viking combat. Vikings were not only fighting face to face, they were masters of stealth and deception when needed. They used basically any sort of tactics they could use to win the battle. So we want to portray the full range of combat that you can imagine coming from the Vikings. We are very happy to finally be able to show you the game we've all been working on. So please enjoy this deep dive into Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, I think this is what people wanted to see from the beginning, is the what it actually is like to play it, you know.
In Assassin's
And
Creed
hiding it.
Valhalla, you will relive the epic saga of the Viking invasion of England. You play as Eivor, a Viking from Norway, who will lead his or her battle-hardened warriors across the North Sea to the British Isles. Eivor is driven by an ambitious goal, to build a thriving Norse settlement in a hostile land.
For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build.
England is a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties, a land of opportunity and riches. As you prowl England's rivers by longship, you may raid locations
Do you like
spot from the
have
shoreline.
like a whole
Ground your ship and blow your horn to lead your raiding crew into battle.
Can you like control like
They do. Your crew will assist you in all your raids, fighting enemies, battering down doors, and stealing cargo too heavy for one set of arms. Whatever riches and resources you pillage may be used to develop your settlement, giving you access to useful services, better tools.
Well, it's already
and new
going to be
settlers.
smart delivery on
At the heart of your
Xbox, so I
settlement is
wonder
the
if
Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the
PlayStation will
Allies'
do the same thing.
and a guide for future opportunities.
Maybe.
The Viking Age was a time of warriors and legends. In Valhalla, you will find the largest variety of enemies ever assembled in an Assassin's Creed game. Every archetype offers a unique challenge. Some will coordinate
Crazy.
with their allies for special attacks,
Yo,
while
what?
others will use nearby objects to their advantage, including the bodies of fallen
Yo.
warriors. To face these attacks, you must find and exploit your opponent's weaknesses to gain the upper hand. Take the fight to your foes with a host of brutal new combat abilities. Snare them with the Viking harpoon. Pummel them with throwing axes. Incapacitate them with the new stun system to keep them at a distance, or finish them off. Dual wield any two weapons you wish to unleash a deadly combination of attacks. Customize your fighting style as you see fit, and become a legendary Viking warrior. All combinations of weapons are available to dual wield, including 2 shields.
2 shields.
Not all situations call for violence. In this new land, a Viking must find a way to adapt.
Dude, they all
As Eivor
go
is not
stealth.
welcome in England, you may need to outsmart your
Question mark?
enemies, avoiding unwanted attention in towns and bustling cities. Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds, and slip past watchful eyes, an unseen hunter among the people. From capital cities and villages to the dense forests and rolling hills of England, exploration is vital to keeping yourself sharp. You must feed off the land if you hope to endure. Hunt and forage to replenish your health and fortify your equipment.
Yo. What?
Search pagan temples and Roman ruins for new activities and challenges to strengthen yourself and your settlement. The more you explore, the more of England's secrets you will reveal.
Ravens, show no mercy!
But as you push deeper into England, the enemy will push back.
Oh god.
In a series of climactic moments, Assassin's Creed Valhalla will feature massive assaults in which you will lead Eivor's army into battle against heavily guarded Saxon fortresses.
Today we will reclaim her. Today we fight for your land.
So like this whole like siege idea, that hasn't been in the other ones, has it?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will transport you to wondrous and haunted lands.
Haunted
inspired by
lands?
Norse
Yo,
myths
what?
And England's pagan roots. It will challenge and
How do you
surprise
fight
with
dead
unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs, and tragic losses.
Well, there's my magic answer.
To live your own.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Black Flag in a way. Yeah. The like, especially the like sea battles and stuff.
Hmm. 9th century England.
November
is truly
17th.
unlike
I feel like
anything the
November
franchise has seen
17th,
before.
November 18th are usually
Assassin's
like.
Creed
I
Valhalla
think November
will
18th
release
is
this
usually a
holiday
day that
season on
Nintendo
Xbox
launches a
Series
lot of
X,
stuff.
PlayStation 5, Xbox One, PS4, PC, and Stadia.
We're close to wrapping up today, but before we go,
Really?
our CEO, Yves Guillemot, is here to share a few words.
Oh no.
I hope you will have
There's
enjoyed
not more?
what you have seen today, and that you will love playing these games. I am proud of our teams for delivering an ambitious, broad, and creative lineup of games. And we haven't shown you everything yet. In fact, we have a lot more to come. So you will have another Ubisoft Forward to reveal even more about our upcoming games. But before
What?
ending this show, we have one more thing to share with you.
Oh, they're not gonna. Okay. I guess they're splitting it up. Splitting it up. Oh, this is Far Cry. Yeah, this got leaked. Got leaked ahead of time. Somebody was like pointing out that the character had that girl has like very similar look to a different Far Cry character. So it could be like his daughter or something.
Fuerzas ultrapenetrantes, estamos cansados de los farsantes, de
It's beautiful, Milo. Perfect, but useless.
Perfect, but useless.
Give me your hands.
Papa.
Oh, it's a younger version of him. Oh.
It has
Yeah.
The shell, which contains the
I guess that
explosive,
makes sense then.
the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
Yeah, because of the scar right there.
Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom.
What the hell?
Follow me. Now. I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves, they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe, will be wrong.
I mean, roll credits.
They will answer you with screams, call you evil, a monster, and give you this. So you tell me, are you evil? And are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people. And you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom. You understand now? Prove it.
And with that, we're wrapping up our first Ubisoft Forward. Today, we've seen the next generation of Assassin's Creed, the birth of a resistance in Watch Dogs Legion, the cyber chaos of Hyperscape, and the epic reveal of Far Cry's newest installment, along with so much more.
Remember, we'll be back later this year with another Ubisoft Forward filled with tons of game news and updates.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay, so they decided to do like Nintendo Directs, I guess, instead of doing like a big presentation.
Welcome to the Ubisoft Forward post show. My name is Yusuf Magid, and this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
We're
gonna take a deep dive into about 30 minutes of gameplay.
They're doing
very special guest here.
like presentations every couple months.
I am the quest director on
So
So Fizz, we're setting up here for what
I mean, I don't know if that's what like if maybe they've changed their plans. I guess in a way it makes sense because it's like things that you think you can actually put a date on, like you put a date on them, and then things that you don't think that you need to show right now or put a date on, you don't show. I guess I don't know. But yeah, that was just I mean, it was pretty much like everything that people knew, and then the one leaked thing, and that was it. So nothing really surprising or exciting. I think literally that was the only new game. I think all the other ones were already known. Some already in like beta.
So Fizz, as you're talking, we're seeing some of the combat of Valhalla. Can you tell
This kind of sucked, at least for this presentation, but I don't know. Hopefully it means that the next one will have stuff. I just don't know how long they'll wait until the next one. But I guess that's it. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my workout. Might stream a little bit later. Have a good one. See you guys.